Behind me is one of the many Occupy Wall Street gatherings around the world. Now, protesters' demands are varied, but central themes are income inequality and so-called corporate greed. Amid all the passion, it can be easy to miss the economics behind this movement. So let's take a look at the numbers. Imagine America is 100 families. Over the last 50 years, wages have gone up the most for high-income earners. Today, the top fifth earn almost as much as everybody else combined. In the early 20th century, the top 1% of income earners pulled in between 15 and 20% of total income. By the 1940s, however, that percentage was slowly dropping. Economists give many reasons. The Great Depression led to stronger regulation of Wall Street and business. World War II greatly altered the labor force. And President Franklin Roosevelt ushered in a new social contract that included safety nets for the poor and programs like Social Security. So that percentage continued to drop until the 1980s. Then began a period of deregulation and major changes to the tax code that mostly benefited high-income earners. Today, that top 1% is again earning almost 20% of total income. Meanwhile, corporate profits are at an all-time high, but the gains have not benefited everyone. While CEO pay has gone up enormously since 1990, the average worker's pay has only gone up by 4%. And many people don't have any jobs at all. The unemployment rate is 9%. That number jumps to 17% if we take into account people who can only find part-time work or those who've simply stopped looking. All the while, upward social mobility has been on the decline. In other words, your parents and grandparents had a better chance than you do of climbing the income scale. And in the minds of many of these protesters who've taken to the streets, that's worth fighting to change.